everyone, today we will discuss on the topic geriatric pharmacovigilance. The geriatric pharmacovigilance specifically refer to the branch of pharmacovigilance that focus on the ensuring the safety and effectiveness of the medication used by the elderly populations. As people age, they become more susceptible to the adverse drug effect due to physiological change, polypharmacy, comorbidity, and age-related cognitive decline. The elderly defined as individual age 65 year older and older are more vulnerable to the adverse effect of medication due to the variety of physiological, pharmacokinetics, and pharmacodynamic changes associated with aging. The challenges of geriatric pharmacovigilance in the older age face unique challenges that increase the risk of adverse event, making pharmacovigilance effort particularly important. Physiological changes. Aging is associated with the number of physiological changes that can alter how the body handle the drugs, such as include changes such as reduced renal function, kidney function decline with age, and affecting drug excretion. This can lead to drug accumulation and toxicity if doses are not adjusted. Then decrease liver metabolism. Aging lead to reduce the ability of liver to metabolize drug, especially those metabolized by the cytochrome P450 enzyme system. This can lead to prolonged half-life, increasing the risk of toxicity. Then changes in body composition. With aging, body fat increases and lean the body mass decreases, which can change how the drugs are distributed throughout the body. Lipophilic, it means fat soluble drugs, for example, may have prolonged effect due to increased fat stores. Then changes in blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier more become permeable with age, making elderly individual more susceptible to the central nervous system side effects such as sedation and or confusion from medications. These are included in the physiological changes. Then second point is the polypharmacy. It means use of multiple medications. Older adults typically suffer from the multiple chronic conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease. This results in the use of multiple medications, often from the different therapeutic classes. Polypharmacy increases the likelihood of the drug-drug interactions, compounded by the use of the over-the-counter of the drugs and supplements, all of which complicate the pharmacovigilance process. Then comorbidity and organ dysfunction. Many elderly patients experience the multiple health issues that can alter the way the drug affect them. Conditions like heart failure, liver disease, or chronic kidney disease can significantly change the pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics of the medications. Then cognitive declines. In this, the cognitive issues such as the dementia and the delirium are the common in the elderly. This condition can interfere with their ability to report ADR and or follow prescribed drug regimens. Furthermore, they may lead to the inappropriate drugs use or accidental overdosing. The importance of the geriatric pharmacovigilance. Effective pharmacovigilance is essential to ensure that the drugs used by the elderly are safe and appropriate for their unique needs. Geriatric pharmacovigilance is critical for the several reasons, such as increase or monitoring of ADR. In this, older adults are more prone to expressing the ADR due to the factor mentioned above. This ADR can be more severe, long-lasting, and more difficult to manage in the elderly individual. For example, falls, fracture, sedation, confusion, and gastrointestinal issues are all common ADR in the older patients that can lead to decline in quality of life. Then underreporting and misdiagnosis of ADR. In older adults, ADR are often underreported or misdiagnosis. Cognitive decline, the presence of multiple health conditions, difficulty to distinguish ADR from disease symptoms all contribute to underreporting. The lack of elderly representation in the clinical trials. Historically, elderly individuals have been underrepresented in the clinical trials, leading to gap in knowledge regarding the safety and efficacy of the many drugs in the older population. This lack of data can result in the medication being prescribed without a full understanding of their risks to their older patient. The key strategies for the effective geriatric pharmacovigilance in this, given the challenges outlined the above and the several strategies are needed to improve the pharmacovigilance in the elderly population. First one is the monitoring and reporting system. In this, EDR monitoring system, reporting system are essential. Healthcare professionals should be trained to recognize a typical ADR in the elderly and be encouraged to report the ADR through national or international pharmacovigilance systems such as FDA Adverse Event Reporting System or WHO Individual Case Safety Report. Then second is the risk assessment tool. In this, tools such as the Beers criteria in this list of potentially inappropriate medication for the older adult, and the stop or start criteria screening tool of older person prescriptions can be used to assess the appropriateness of the medication for the elderly patients. This guideline help to identify the drugs that may be risky due to their pharmacokinetic properties or potential for causing harmful side effect in older adult. Then third one is the personalized medication regimen. Tailoring medication regimen to the individual's patient is vital. Dose adjustment based on the kidney or liver function, as well as periodic monitoring of drug level, are essential to minimizing drug-related risk. And fourth one is the post-marketing surveillance and real-world data. Since elderly individuals are often excluded from clinical trial, the post-marketing surveillance play a key role in identifying the ADR in this population. Collection of real-world data through the patient registers, electronic health record, and spontaneous reporting system help to detect the ADR that may not have been apparent and in the pre-market clinical trials. And fifth one is the educational efforts. Healthcare professionals should be educated about the specific need of the older adult in the term of drug therapy and the monitoring. Pharmacovigilance program should include in this training on recognize specific geriatric ADR and promoting safer prescribing practice, especially for those with multiple chronic conditions. Regulatory consideration. Several regulatory agencies include such as FDA, European Medicine Agencies, WHO, have recognized the importance of the geriatric pharmacovigilance. These agencies recommend that the drug labels include age-related safety information, and they encourage the inclusion of elderly patients in clinical trials. Additionally, they support pharmacovigilance systems that focus on identifying and mitigating risk specific to older populations. So that's all about the geriatric pharmacovigilance. Thank you.